Man, did we really forget that? You can't race like that.
Well, we got the tires right before stuff ended last year.
That's broke. Damn, son. Hi, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. We are on our way to another track event. As you can see, we got some new slicks to wear in. I think Cousin Paul just took the stickers off. Why you take my stickers off? Now they're void warranty. Void warranty. I killed me. Anyways, we got to get the studs in. We got to get them on the car, and we are on our way to Quaker Dragway tonight. It's kind of cold right here in Northeast Ohio, right on the lake, but I think tonight will be a great night to get a little bit of shakedown on my new slicks and a little bit of shakedown on the white car before Chocolate Fox. So just took it for a ride. We changed that knuckle if you haven't seen that video yet, and we messed with the steering wheel a little bit, but tried to put an aftermarket one on and kind of failed. But let's get busy. Me and Cousin Paul will start cranking down on these slicks, and I will get the studs in. Real quick, I wanted to show you guys, there's a date on these slicks. Zoom in. 39th week of 2021. That's how you tell. Like, there's like all tires have like a date, but I got these at the end of the year because they were on a serious back order. So I wanted to make sure that I had some for when the season starts, because we're going to procrastinate it anyway. So let's go ahead and get Dad's car loaded. We got everything we needed done. Got to get the trailer and the truck hooked up. And I know some of this stuff doesn't really apply to some of you guys. We don't race or whatever, but these are just street cars doing race car stuff. So let me get this car in the shop. Head our way down to Quaker. See you here in a second. Today we're going to be heading back down to the track. We didn't get a chance to make any hits yesterday, because unfortunately I drove all that way and didn't pay attention to the updated schedule and drove it in vain. But I didn't drive it in vain. I ended up going on a little small pick, didn't expect to go on. So before we hit the track, let me show you what I got in the truck. All right, so up here in Ohio, we have a place called the Canfield Fair, where we have like Canfield swap meets all the time. So I got the chance to stop and see my buddy Gino, who was setting up to go to the Canfield swap meet, but I caught him before he left, and I ended up picking a couple parts. Got me a full dash for the most part and some miscellaneous pieces, but I got Dave Dalkey was looking for a rear hatch that had the old school wing on it and what have you. But in here in the trailer, we actually got some more parts from him that he was gonna sell at the swap meet. So I decided to go ahead and pick the parts before they actually left. Of course, right? I'm gonna unload those real quick because it's definitely extra weight. Throw them over here on the cement, and then we will end up, we'll get in the truck, we'll get on the road and get down the track and get, we're already ready to go. We just got to get the car out, set the tech card and be ready. I like to race a lot. It's fun. I'm just an exhibition racer, for the most part. I enjoy pushing these Foxbodies to their limits, and I do it on the channel on the dyno. I do it at the track, and I don't just sit there and stare at it. You know what I mean? But anyways, let's get here in the trailer and get these parts out. So I ended up having like a moddable throttle body, the F6 one. That was pretty cool. Pretty much gave that to me. Set of stock rockers for what's over there. A couple GT40 intakes, EGR and non-EGR. OG, baby. Check it out, crane cams, F3ZE, baby. Here we go. With extra hardware. These are original Cobra rockers. Guys, these are always the rockers that I tell you to get, even if they're E7 heads. These are really good. Up your can lift quite a bit, you know what I mean? But super stoked to get a set of fully assembled, already built, need cleaned up GT40P heads, and a set of 3-bar Cobra iron heads. I can't help myself when it comes to picking. This stuff all weighs pretty good. So we're gonna get it out of the trailer and we'll head down to the track, and then we'll get some track footage. Hey, all right, this is more like it. Got some people to race with finally. Quaker City Motorsports is open. Testing time. Let's go get this car out of the trailer and set up to have some fun. The skies look pretty good. What's up?
What are we doing today?
Just test and tune. Let's go find a parking spot. All right, we made it here. Let me get it unstrapped. They already called for the first slick class, which is kind of early or whatever, but I mean, it is what it is. Like, I still got to fill out my tech and go get it. But there's not a lot of people here, so we'll probably be able to get a lot of rounds for that matter. You know what I mean? Really need to set that up a little bit higher. I think we're going to set that today. But we're going to go ahead and get the camera set up and get over to the tech. You guys surprised I got the white car out? Hell yeah, let's go get it. Gotta grab my phone though. Alright, so you can watch me get ready. Alright, so this is my very first pass on the new slicks. It's gonna take 6 or 8, 10 passes for them to really kind of set in. We didn't do too bad. It was a long wait in getting to it, but we went, 958 at 144. I had a decent 60. It was 133, but it could have been better. My reaction was terrible, but we went 614 on the 8th, but we're sitting at about 20, 22 clicks. I think we're good for 35. I don't know if I'm going to get there today, but we are going to turn it up a little bit, maybe get a little bit better burnout, because the first pass isn't always the best. Get down into the 120s maybe on the 60, but I was pedaling, I was shifting it early, so just got to get the jitters out. First pass of the year, check over my suspension because I hear a little bit of clicking. But I know a lot of you guys don't relate to this stuff, but this is a street car doing race car, and there's no reason why your car can't do that too. So I always try to be. I know I don't have a seat in there, but we are actually cleaning out the interior for Chocolate Fox. So. You probably see it there in the video. I had to lift quite a bit. It was getting real bad. It started going right quite a bit, but I drive-o modded it back into it. I didn't lift too bad. You know, my 8th was terrible, 628, and my 978, and that's not a very good pass at all, really, for this car. I didn't have a good 60 at all. I mean, 141, that was terrible. Yeah, maybe I just greased them up too much, but anyway. All right, so what we're gonna do next is we're gonna get under here again and check the control arm, because I think I'm gonna have to make an adjustment on my control arms because I'm kind of fighting the car a little bit. Not real sure why. Slicks are still breaking in. Not this one, but you can see the line in it still right there, the new line. Probably after next pass, it'll start leveling out. But let me get under here and check this piece. I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, so I got you sideways here. The piece that I'm having a problem with is my spherical end right here, this control arm, this whole upper. I'm gonna probably have to, this is the one I found that was bent and messed up real bad. So we're gonna probably order a new Heim joint or whatever, and you know, re-weld this area. Let me check it, make sure it's tight. I just thought about something. Been about an hour and a half. We had to shut it down for a little bit. I bogged really good coming off the line, and I'm pretty sure it's because of my pill being 3700. So I think what we need to do is bust out my little pill box for the MSDs, and I think we're going to bring it up to probably 4200. It's about where my black car is, and it launches really well on the 60. So stay tuned. Okay, so this is what we got up in here. It's kind of a rat nest, but not really. What I'd like to do is put a 6AL2 in my box here. And I got a 6500 chip in here. So we'll see how well that goes. You know, hopefully I cut a better light. The last light was a 141, which is a no-no. But we'll bring it up to 4200. It's kind of a big jump, but I know 4200 she's gonna hook or she can blow the tires off, but I think we'll be all right. All right, let's go get that last pass in before we leave. Keep getting delays here. Well, if I was gonna make a pass, right now is the pass I would make. The sun's been out for a while. Track is probably hot. Guys, so my last pass of the day wasn't terrible. My slicks are still wearing in. So I was in the left lane, tried the left lane. We went 138.60, which is terrible for this car. 144 miles an hour, 965. Wasn't a very good pass at all, but that's okay. I'm very transparent about how fast my car is. Here's the thing, I'm still babying this car. Because right now, we're still wearing these slicks in. There's still a line in the middle. It means that they're not ready to bite yet. So, you know, just getting out here, shaking them down, making passes on them, you just got to kind of get them more in to where you can get, after about 6, 8, 10 passes, good hits. They start wearing in and start biting, I'll start getting back down into the 20s. And car should probably pick up a couple tenths, if not more. So. All right, so let me go ahead and get loaded up. I'm gonna head to Summit because I got a surprise for you guys. We picked up some parts that I think you're gonna like. Stay tuned. Bye.